Hey everyone, today we'll be taking a look at the Gigabyte B550 Aorus Master, which is clearly positioned at the high end of Gigabyte's list of boards that are powered by the B550 chipset. Coming in at a price of around 450 Singapore dollars or $280 off Newegg for you international folks as of June 2021, the B550 Aorus Master sits firmly in the pricing territory of boards powered by the higher-end AMD X570 chipset for its AM4 platform. So the question then is this board really worth the money? Let's find out. Before we do so, special shout out to my friends at Master Computers who have kindly loaned me this board for the video. If you're on the lookout for a custom-built PC solution in Singapore, do check out what they have on offer. Their details can be found in the video description down below. Do remember to subscribe and hit the bell to get the latest channel updates. Starting with the packaging, it's looking pretty fancy with the Aorus motif splashed across the front of the box and looking very similar to the X570 Aorus Master that I reviewed some time back. Do check out the video if you haven't already done so. Again, due to chipset limitations, the Aorus Master does not come with official support for the Ryzen 5 3400G and the Ryzen 3 3200G. Now, if we were to move over to the rear of the box, some key features that are being called out include support for PCIe 4.0, the inclusion of 2.5 Gigabit LAN, as well as built-in Intel Wi-Fi 6 with Bluetooth, which is pretty much par for the course for a board in this price range. With that, let's have a look at the contents of the box. Setting aside the motherboard for now, we can see that Gigabyte's provided a whole bunch of stuff with the Aorus Master, starting with this sheet of Aorus themed stickers. It looks to be exactly the same as what is provided with the X570 Aorus Master. Apart from that, we also get a multilingual installation guide, a metal case badge, and of course, the usual DVD driver disc, as well as the accompanying motherboard manual. Removing the cardboard divider, we see that Gigabyte's provided a Wi-Fi antenna, a G connector which makes installing the front panel connectors a breeze, 4 SATA cables, a pair of Velcro ties with the Aorus branding on them. We also have a noise detection cable to be used together with the noise detection capabilities of this board, 2 RGB extension cables, and 2 thermistor cables that allow you to monitor the temperatures of devices of your choice. Quite a list of accessories included with this board, which is unsurprising given its price point. With that, let's have a tour of the board itself. Here we have it, Gigabyte's B550 Aorus Master in the flesh. As you can see, it packed quite a fair bit of metal on it, given the size of the VRM heatsinks and the backplate that comes included with this board. In terms of aesthetics, the PCB itself is surprisingly plain with very little in the way of silkscreen motifs except for this part around the CPU socket, which in any case, once you've installed a heatsink, it will be obscured anyway. Of course, all of this is made up for by the other details on the board, such as the heatsink for the chipset as well as the M2 slots, and of course, not forgetting the audio component shroud right here. Now, one thing to note is that the Aorus Master also comes with a touch of RGB LEDs, and these are located around this region right here on the VRM heatsink. In the memory department, the B550 Aorus Master comes with 4 DDR4 slots with support for up to 128 GB of RAM. The slots, as you can see, are equipped with Gigabyte's ultra-durable memory armor, which supposedly prevents PCB distortion. Even the 24-pin power connector has this metal shielding too for a more premium appearance, I suppose. The board also comes with a double-digit debug LED feature located right here, which allows you to troubleshoot your PC should the need to do so arise. In the storage department, the Aorus Master includes 6 SATA 3 ports right here, and these are accompanied by 3 M2 slots located right here, with all slots supporting the latest PCIe 4.0 standard. Again, this being a higher-end motherboard, all 3 M2 slots include heatsinks with subtle motifs on them for a pleasing appearance. For the board's expansion slots, it comes with a PCIe 4.0 x16 slot right here, with Gigabyte's ultra-durable PCIe armor, and 2 full-length PCIe 3.0 x4 slots in plastic. Do note that due to chipset limitations, the PCIe 4.0x16 slot shares its bandwidth with the second and third M2 slots, where if you have a M2 device installed in either the second or third M2 slots, the PCIe 4.0 slot will run at X8 mode instead. Likewise, the last PCIe slot here shares bandwidth with SATA connectors 3, 4, and 5 and will run at X2 mode when the device is attached to any one of these connectors. In the audio and Ethernet departments, the B550 Aorus Master's audio is powered by the high-end ALC1220VB audio codec from ALKtech, and this is coupled with capacitors from Nichicon and Weema to offer a more premium audio experience. For Ethernet connectivity, the board comes with 2.5 Gigabit Ethernet as standard, courtesy of ALKtech's RTL8125BG controller. One other thing to highlight about this board is the fact that it uses a super premium power delivery solution from Infineon. With what this board packs, it's definitely not going to have an issue with any of AMD's future AM4 processors, regardless of how power hungry they may be. Heck, if I'm not mistaken, one could actually say that the power delivery solution for this board is actually better than that of the X570 Aorus Master that I reviewed previously. For fan connectors, the board comes with 8 fan connectors dispersed across the board, with 6 located in the upper half of the board, namely over here, 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 and 3 over here. Now, in the lower half of the board, we have 2 located right here and over here. For RGB connectivity, it comes with a total of 5 RGB headers, with 3 standard 12V RGB headers right here, here, and over here, and the remaining 2 being addressable RGB headers located right here and over here. Onto the I/O ports of the board, no surprise that Gigabyte has gone with an integrated I/O shield design, given that this is a premium board after all. It comes with 6 USB 2.0 ports and the connectors for the Wi-Fi antennae. We've also got a HDMI port right here, and 5 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A ports, a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C port, the 2.5 Gigabit Ethernet port above here, and of course your audio jack connectors in gold. It also includes a Q-Flash button that allows you to update the BIOS without needing to install a processor and/or RAM. And that was an overview of Gigabyte's B550 Aorus Master. At $280 it sits firmly in X570 board territory and offers bells and whistles commensurate with the price, especially with its premium power delivery solution, great integrated audio, an abundance of USB 3.2 ports, and of course, built-in Wi-Fi with 2.5 Gigabit Ethernet. That said, I'm still a little on the fence to wholeheartedly recommend this board, owing to the fact that it is after all still powered by the mid-range B550 chipset with limitations in the PCIe features department, and there are many other compelling X570 AM4 boards at a similar, if not lower, price point than the B550 Aorus Master. With that, thanks so much for watching, do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys around next time.